Hi, I'm Aliecia Brissett, and I'm a stylist at Cadre. I feel what inspired me to pursue a career in fashion is my family. My mother is my first supermodel, I want to say. Everything was always a look. Like, she'd always ask me before she went to work, Aliecia, what should I wear? um, every time we would go shopping, she would buy stuff and then we'd come home and she'd be like, okay, fashion show. So when I got older, I was like, how can I make money off of this? Something that I've always done. And I started out as a fashion editor and went to school for journalism. And then when I was working at a magazine, they were just like, hey, would you want to style this shoot? And I completely pivoted from journalism and just went straight into styling. And I haven't looked back. Where I draw inspiration for my work is really my memory. To be honest, first I start with my memory. Depending on the job or who I'm working with, and I see something for them, and then I'll remember either from my childhood or something I saw years ago, or it could even be someone like a lady I saw on the bus when I was a kid. And every time I looked at her, I'd be like, oh my God, this woman is beautiful. She always had her hair done. She always looks so nice. And sometimes for certain jobs, I think of that lady. Shout out to her wherever she is. You're gorgeous. My brain, my inspiration is my brain and my dreams. I have a lot of dreams. A fashion moment that made me fall in love with fashion, there's many, but the earliest one I can remember is just my cousin and my family. Shout out to Julie, love you, that she was a model at the time, and her friends would always just look so pretty. And whenever I went to her house, I would watch music videos as her and her friends would like get dressed and do things. And I would watch a lot of fashion television. Those influences, like my family, my Jamaican background, and everyone always has like gold on and like cleavage. And I was just like this, but like, how do I take the cleavage and the pretty and the lip gloss, but make it into what I'm watching on fashion television? So it's like, how do I fuse the two? So my family was really the first inspiration. And then going into the malls and seeing people and just like, oh, I like that. How do I get this for me? For that music video, it was very quick. Got a call being like, can you do this music video? And we shot that in Jamaica. So I was excited because I got to go back home. And I was like, okay, great. But I had to fly out in like 2 days. And I flew out on Canada Day. I'll never forget. Usain Bolt was on my flight. I got to Pearson. I'm like, why is there so many camera people? Like, what's going on? The outfit she's wearing, I had to stitch and alter that outfit the morning of. I was on the couch in the house, like sewing up the yellow skirt, stitch the top to make it show more skin. I had to pull for like the extras if the girls wanted extra things on the set, and shot that. And we were in Jamaica for a few days, like 5 days or less. And it was amazing. Like, that's one of the best jobs, hands down, that I've ever had. I'll say a genre, a current genre that is on repeat for me, which is always like 90s dance hall, because that was a time when people are like dancing and just anything with a good beat, anything where you can move. If I can do a choreography in my head to it, I'm down. If I can move to it, I'm down. The lyrics are always kind of wonky, but it's okay. Because if I can keep it on a beat, keep the beat, it's fine. Advice that I would offer emerging stylists, listen to Auntie Leash, okay? Like, take the risk and don't be afraid to do the work. But don't let that scare you, because you have to do the work. Like, literally, the physical work, the mental work, it's a lot. So don't be afraid to do it. Don't be afraid to reach out to people. Don't be afraid to reach out to other stylists. Don't be afraid to reach out to people who you want to work with. I would define making it true freedom and true happiness, and whatever that means to you. For me, that's getting up, doing what I want, when I want, with whom I want, going home to my family, waking up, doing that again, feel like, okay, yeah, we're doing this type of energy. And when I think about my future and my career, I get happy. So when I think about that, I know I'm in the right place.